Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We are getting to the end of our explorations of the city of Baldur's Gate. Kind of down here at the very far edge, we've got the Steel Watch here, but we've made it to the Water Queen's house, Umberlee. So let's check out what we've got down here. Ceremonial practices for initiate Umberlants. Placing the hand of the drowned, with which you adorn yourself by night, upon the designated altar of your individual temple, you indicate your presence within the temple and availability for clerical duties throughout the day. Honored by her honest cruelty, her guileless takings and givings and taking again. Supping of her salted gift and gargling day and night with the Sea Queen's brine, you keep the words of your mouth pure, the teeth that gnash healthsome. Honored by her honest cruelty, her guileless taking and givings and taking again. Doesn't sound good. I don't actually know Umberlee's alignment. My guess is it's something neutral, given that description. So that's Holly. Flood Tide. Okay, you guys have a bunch of various titles.
As the Wave Mother welcomes another daughter to the deep wilds, know that we too shall gladly rejoice, sisters. For Umberlee has blessed her humble daughter with a pure death. Her lips blue with her kiss, her lungs full of her quenching word. Umberlee's mercy saved her from a slow, sinking death in the beast's shadow. How dare this beast sully the safety of Grey Harbor? We will find its master and send him struggling into the bitch queen's embrace. Not a sweet sleep like Holly's, but a suffocating flood of fruitless garths and bursting flesh. You, supplicant, what tribute do you bring to honor the Wave Mother's fallen daughter?
I've brought gold, a prayer. I've brought my weapon to help avenge her death, if that's an option. I haven't brought any tribute, actually. I don't know what's going on with this beast you're referring to, but it sounds fun to fight. I've brought my weapon to help avenge her death.
Yes. Then you know as well as Umberlee that blood must soon be shed. Your tribute is well received. Breathe deep as she permits.
Did this person drown? Who's the deceased? This is one of the more upbeat funerals I've attended. Nice corpse, what are we celebrating? Wow. Who's the deceased?
Holly, one of Umberlee's beloved wave servants. Blessed Umberlee saw fit to spare her an ignoble death. But her passing was not as the Wave Mother intended. It was a beast who took her life. An unnatural one whose very existence is an affront to Umberlee. A wretched metal monstrosity hewn by hubris. A rusting pollutant that bleeds black blood into Umberlee's pristine waters.
Let's see. A wretched metal monstrosity. So is that like the Steel Wardens? I assume if it was just a Steel Warden, she would have mentioned that. And also if it's out in the Grey Harbor. I'm guessing it's something else, but similar? Maybe being controlled by Gortash? How did Umberlee spare her an ignoble death? I'm good at slaying beasts, maybe I could help you. How did Umberlee spare her an ignoble death? I am curious about their views on death, which seem odd.
The beast struck Holly while she was swimming in Grey Harbor. She was found by some fishermen. She would have suffered a terrible, agonizing death had Umberlee not bestowed upon her the mercy of drowning.
Sure. I'm good at slaying beasts. Maybe I could help you.
The Queen of the depths is generous to those who serve her, and her favor is far less deadly than her wrath. Find the master of this poisonous beast and slay him. Then one of her most precious gifts shall be yours.
This precious gift isn't drowning, is it? Where can I find the beast's master? So it's not us taking on the beast. We have to find the master, which may be Gortash. Alright, I'll see what I can do. This precious gift isn't drowning, is it?
That privilege is not yours to earn.
I will accept not having that privilege. Where can I find the beast master?
We haven't found its lair as yet. Perhaps you can find where the beast takes its slumber and skewer it before it wakes.
Is it in the harbor? Because you're implying finding its lair makes it sound like it's something like a cave or something. Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Salt kiss your brow. We await your return and the Beastmaster's demise. Furious and merciful Umberly.
I could loot her body. Let's not. She was a level 10.
With your word.
I guess they're all level 10, but level 10 is no joke. To have been killed by this beast. Let's talk to the rest of you. Sorry to interrupt your song.
Umberly hears us and rejoices.
Feel the joy of Umberly lap against your soul.
Praise her for this.
Would that everyone knew the Wave Mother's favor.
I long for such a beautiful death.
I long for life.
Oh, Umberly, hear us. Umberly, bring your daughter home.
For this injustice.
I mean, presumably because she's dead and has been dead for at least a period of time, she should have already been judged by Kelemvor and gone to Umberly already. So she's already been taken home.
Fish's piss. I loved Holly as much as anyone, but they've been wailing and praying for hours. My best pot for a bit of quiet.
Harsh.
Hands off the drinks. We have enough to fill Grey Harbour. It's all for the funeral.
I mean, how many more people are you expecting at the funeral? Supplications to Umberly. Alright, we've read that. Just wondering if there's anything else around. We've got some people down here. Just seeing if there's anything else I can get to. What is walkable terrain? Looks like it just stops there. There's nowhere we can jump to or fly to out here. I was hoping to loot some of these boats. But I guess not. All of us failed, so there's probably a digging spot around here that we did not spot. Or maybe a secret passage that Scratch could fit through. Who knows?
It was a Sahuagin, big as life, all fangs and fins.
If they're right about the Swahagan, I may take up another line of work. Though nothing seems safe these days.
So there's a Swahagan around here?
You hear these mooks trying to tell me about fishing? I've been fishing here all my life.
Your name is Big Liar. Uh-huh.
Would they buy it at the fish
I'm not believing you then.
The others think I don't know shit, but I do. I do know shit.
Sure. I mean, is this where the lair is? Did we find it already? Because that would be really quick. Water Queen's cellar. Then probably not.
I'm sure Umberly has much more important things to worry about.
O'Hara, Umberly sees
Ooh, a Kuatoa.
breeze.
So yeah, these are all more of the servants.
Swallowed a load of water, woke up with a flood tide standing over me. Done.
Do you think we could have saved Holly?
What do you mean?
How about yours?
If Umberlee hadn't drowned her.
That was a mercy.
Not my favourite experience.
Just think what could have happened to Holly if Umberlee hadn't intervened.
It's a good question, though. Whatever injuries she suffered and then eventually drowned, it's like if she hadn't drowned, could she have gotten back to them and been healed up of her injuries?
You look lost. The stairs behind you will take you back up to the temple. All right?
You shouldn't be down here. This place is off limits to lay people.
Okay. But no one's stopping me. Oh.
Into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
Okay, they are stopping me. Right, I'll be on my way. So I'm not supposed to be here, but I want to talk to all of you. And see what else is down here. Something bloody happened here. Tons of treasure. Ultimately, I was curious if this was the lair of the beast. But I'm gonna assume it's not.
I think I'm afraid of Swalgochins.
Interesting. I don't know what's going on with that strange cave in your basement. Definitely weird. Am I allowed in here? Yes. I guess.
There's nothing for you up here, Flotsam. Back downstairs you go.
Okay, all that would be stealing. Counting the conches. For the first conch on your cord, remember the salt which cleanses, nourishes, and stings. For the second conch on your cord, remember the drowned. For the third conch on your cord, remember the tempests that whip her. For the fourth conch on your cord, remember the breath which fills your lungs, but that she might press out of you according to her will. For the fifth conch on your cord, remember the bounty of her body, the queen, the sea. So we don't really have any direction to go on helping them at their quest. They just said find its lair and kill it. And clearly going into the obvious cave by the water was not right. Let's see if there's anything further in the journal. Avenge the drowned. Holly's corpse was retrieved by Grey Harbor fishers. They might know more about the beast that killed her. Flood-tide Alondra Grey bid us avenge Holly, a fallen wave servant of Umberlee. She was killed by a noxious, polluting beast around Grey Harbor. We must find it and slay its master. A noxious, polluting beast. If it wasn't for the metal that she was referring to, part of me is wondering if we're dealing with... Hello? What is this effect on all of you? Oh, bless. Cool. But yeah, I'm thinking of the zombie that we helped. Wondering if potentially that's related. Because, you know, a noxious, polluting beast. Maybe. Let's fly over here. Yeah, we can definitely get over to this ship. And then over here. Do we want to talk to these people first? Just in case we can get more new information. Where's the captain that we talked to before?
Not surprised. The water's been grimy.
Well, we've got fishermen here.
Haven't had a clean catch in a 10-day or more.
Refugees.
Trust me, you don't want to eat these.
That's fair.
Maybe it's my nets. I'll give them a clean too.
Sure, you do that. No.
I've fished these waters my whole life.
It's just thinking there has to be someone here. Probably who knows something, but I don't know. The captain seems to have just vanished. So I guess let's just go over here and explore. Because if there's a secret layer somewhere, maybe it's over here. I can't walk to there? Okay. Just in case we spot anything. I doubt it. We did not. Quarantine.
Warning. Plague risk. Do not enter. This ship is under strict quarantine until further notice.
Okay. A plaguing whatever, maybe. Again, I don't remember the exact wording because I wasn't paying enough attention. It could be. Let's head into the quarantine zone. Risk getting sick. Oh, we are making checks. Wonderful. I told Jorkins, I said, the captain should never have dropped anchor at Crone Island. But Jorkins just laughed at me, like he always does. Now I ain't seen the captain in days, just stays in her cabin and calls out through her door saying she's sick, and I'm feeling mighty poorly myself. Jorkins don't look good neither, but at least he stopped laughing at me. Hey, Jorkins. My own deal. Ridiculous old Disby and his portents of doom, but this time, maybe he's right. Though everything would be fine if Harfang had made me quartermaster as I deserved, instead of giving the position to that old coot. But she went and did it. So when we anchored at Crone Island, I slipped ashore and made my own deal. I'm a smart one, I am. Did you get everyone killed, Jorkins? Shadowheart, Astarion, you're not looking too hot. Beat in a drip with thick, oily sweat. The affected entity has disadvantage on checks, saving throws, and attack rolls using strength. Awesome. Hi, cursed imp. Why can Astarion not attack?
Mutilate them.
Okay, you totally can. So you hit it for 11 damage plus 24. And it redirected 16 and 36. You're gonna get killed. What is your deal, cursed imp? You're blind. Caustic retort. Whenever you take damage, reflect it back at your attacker threefold as acid damage. How do you beat an enemy that reflects triple the damage back at you? I mean, I guess if we had some sort of acid immunity, but obviously we don't. When you land a critical hit against a creature, that creature and any nearby enemies must succeed a wisdom saving throw or become frightened. Alright, sure. How on earth do we beat you? I don't really want Astarion to attack again, given how hurt he is. But he's not going to get another sneak attack, so damage-wise it's pretty low. So you did 8 damage. Yeah, so you took 24 necrotic back. Yikes. Alright, and then take everything out of that chest, just because you can. Okay. Astarion just killed himself. Good stuff. Really good. Well done. I'm I'm suspecting distance doesn't matter on that reflect. Like if I was, you know, far back. Also, Lae'zel, why are you not in this fight?
Like it's well be done.
I mean, the sickness would suck for you to have. Let's see. Didn't quite kill herself. That's good.
Survival is all that matters.
I toss a firebolt. We'll see how distance affects it. Sure. I never use this, but I want you dead. Oh, you're immune to fire. Well, I took 0 damage, but it did try and hit me, so that counts for something. 300% of 0 damage. Well, that was a huge waste that I just used my daily ability to crit on something that did 0 damage because immune.
Deep and move.
Swift and lethal.
Shadowheart?
Not now.
Do you have anything that can do 20 damage? Probably not. Is it alive at 2 hit points? Yeah, it is. Alright. Well, I think we're going to survive the fight. Lae'zel might go down.
Victory awaits.
Do a pommel strike. You've used your bonus action, never mind. All you can do is full attacks, which will do far too much damage. Because I doubt it would just reflect 3 times the 2. It would do 3 times whatever actual damage you do, which is going to be huge. So, yeah. I'm not going to waste a... I am going to waste a counter spell. I was thinking that that was... What is the cantrip or level 1 spell or something that's clearly not Ray of Sickness, but there's something equivalent. I mean, ultimately that just kills her. She's at 11 hit points. We'll try a lower level counterspell. And it missed anyway, and we failed our counterspell. Oh. How much damage did you do? So she did 34 damage, which tripled to 100. So Lae'zel's down.
We can lay down later.
Help her up, please. Here we go. We already looted the chest. Let's loot the cursed imp. Nothing on you.
Better find somewhere to
Penita. When the Fist Manip said he wanted me to check out a lustrous lass, I didn't realize that it was the ship's name and almost said something regrettable. But when he said the vessel was under quarantine after drifting into the harbor with a dead crew, I realized Ilmater had a task for me. The crew were dead indeed, of poison or pestilence, but what killed them? I found a wicker basket of rotting fruit of some kind I didn't recognize. Could that be it? There's an aura of wickedness here that belies mere death by food poisoning. I must search more thoroughly, but all of a sudden I'm feeling tired. Very tired. So yeah, there's some Yeah, we're definitely not taking food from this ship. So Disby, he commented on Disby.
No traps, please.
Farfang. The rest of my life. The last few 10 days since I made the deal with the Gloomcrone has been the happiest I've ever known. Enough gold to last the rest of your life, she promised, and every day I've hefted those heavy clinking bags and been satisfied with my lot. But I didn't want to just feel it, I wanted to see it. So last night I opened the sacks and discovered the Crone's trick. 6 actual gold pieces, while the rest of the coins, thousands of them, were nothing but worthless dross. I chucked them over the side in the dark, but then I suddenly fell ill. Well, who wouldn't? But something is scratching and making noise in my bag, in my baggage, something bigger than a rat, and I'm afraid to see what it is. Yeah, so you guys made deals that turned out poorly. You chucked bags over the side, which I don't think I can do anything about.
Anything of use?
Just trying to see if there's anything I can do about everything going on here. Oops, I'm not wanting to be crouched. Thank you very much. But I think the answer to that is no. Let's get out of here. The quarantine. Hopefully we're not going to get arrested.
Been caught lurking around the Sword Coast's most secure bank without permission. The guards are understandably upset.
Yep, okay. It was an honest mistake. I'll see myself out. No need for bloodshed. I didn't know I was looking for a chamber pot. This is a pretty place. I'd rather not stain these lovely floors on my way out. I mean, intimidating a steel watch seems unlikely. Even though we've got the roll where we'd probably pull it off. Persuasion. It was an honest mistake. I'll see myself out.
You are permitted to pass with your legs intact. This time.
Excuse me, madam. Hello.
Okay, we are suddenly way up here. I was thinking that would have been the direction to the mission, but no. Avenge the Drowned is actually up here. Okay. Then we'll need to do some more looking around in this area. Probably head down to this side, explore over here, including whatever this building is. And then we can try that side. Yeah. First, let's go back to camp because we've got a dead party member. And I don't want a dead party member. Hey, Withers. Need you to bring Astarion back again.
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Resurrection, please.
Thou mayest.
Wait. Watch. Did I click the wrong option? Watch over, Astarion.
Anything else?
No, resurrect someone. K.
Then thou must return.
Okay. Click the wrong option. I was like, that didn't look like what I'm used to seeing. Resurrect Astarion.
Price of balance. Well counted. I recommend keeping my distance for a moment.
Of course.
By doom and dusk, I strike thy name through the archives. Rise.
I'm thinking I might go for a long rest. Again. Hasn't been that long, but the costs and spells to get Lae'zel back to full health. Plus we're already down from our battle with Ansor. Seems worth it to take a long rest. Let's talk to Volo first, though.
It is splendid to see you again, my friend. If you hadn't saved me from that mob, I'd be penning a guide to the afterlife based on first-hand experience. Perhaps you would hazard a guess as to why the mob turned on me?
Because the one being the voice of the mob was a member of the Absolute's cult, and you were probably talking about the Absolute's cult. When the Red controls a syndicate of killers, perhaps you pissed her off. I assume you criticized Archduke Gortash. He controls the city now. Did you speak out against the cult of the Absolute? They have eyes everywhere. I just assume decades of spreading lies and misinformation had caught up with you. Did you speak out against the cult of the Absolute? They have eyes everywhere.
It is not the eyes that I fear. It is the intelligence behind them. The Absolute is merely the outward form of something far more insidious. The Lord of Murder has returned.
Yes.
As he did 100 years ago, Baal has set his accursed sights on Baldur's Gate. And his temple runs red with the blood of the innocent. Oren is his chosen. And like Sarevok before her, she is able to take on the savage form of the Slayer. If the Slayer is not stopped, it will slaughter every living thing in this city. As one of those things, I'm particularly eager to stop it. And there is a way. I have a study of the beast, penned by the wizard Irenicus himself. It contains all the knowledge needed to slay the Slayer. Now I just need a brave adventurer, willing to face Baal's chosen, and to put the knowledge into practice.
I'll do it, or don't look at me. I'm not about to volunteer. We're going to have to face Oren at some point, so if he has actual useful information, I will definitely take it. I'll do it.
Wonderful. I can scarcely think of anyone more suitable. It will serve you well. A study of the Slayer, penned by John Irenicus. It's one of a kind, so do try to keep it away from the inevitable bloodbath.
Irenicus, the name sounds familiar, and I don't know why. What is the Slayer?
The Dream Eater. It is said the children of Baal are claimed throughout their sleep, ever disturbed by visions of a life of bloodshed and terror. Once they have seen too much, once these dreams drive their minds to break, they are beset by the Slayer. It is a beast of unspeakable violence that consumes all in its path, including the soul of the one who is host to it.
Tell me about Irenicus.
A genius, exiled from his home in the elven paradise of Soldanessala, when he attempted to seize the power of life itself, he instead turned his magnificent mind to murder on a grand scale. That is how he came to crave the power of the Baal spawn. He saw them not as living things, but as tools for his own machinations. In the end, though Irenicus took the form of the Slayer for himself, it was a Baal spawn who thwarted him, the same that saved Baldur's Gate.
Okay, so probably reading up on various books about the events of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, Irenicus came up. That's why the name's familiar. Or someone in the game has mentioned him. I'll need more than a book to face Baal's chosen.
Quite so. I was rather hoping you'd gathered all the rest of the adventuring paraphernalia yourself. You'll need every advantage.
It's a daunting task. I should begin my preparations now.
I am a living witness to Baal's defeat those 100 years ago. So I know your battle against him is not futile. He can be stopped, but not all of those who stood against him survived. And those who did were never the same again. I wish you luck, my friend. And I hope that when I see you again, you'll be in one piece. 2 or 3 at most.
I wanted to use the last option as well.
Whatever happens next, be sure that I will document it all as accurately as possible.
Can I see your wares? So I can't mention that I've already killed Miracle's avatar. Shame. Well, I will take your healing potions while I'm here. And your lockpicks. Because we're running a little low on those. I think that's everything I care about from your wares. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to rest. We'll see if there are any events. Probably not. I don't think we've done anything major that would have caused a new event to show up. I don't see anyone around camp with an icon that they want to talk. I changed my mind. We do have Will here who wants to talk. You have more to say? After we talk to you about Balduran and Ansur?
The Blade of Avernus. A new name for a changed man.
The 4 pillars finally rise within me. Courage, insight, strategy, justice.
I'm not to abide them, but to become them.
But enough reflection for today. I'm of a mind to celebrate. A hearty meal would do the trick. A few hunks of fresh venison, a round of brown ale. What do you say?
Sounds heavenly. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We've got an Elder Brain to deal with, remember? Or I'll leave you to it. Sure, we can take a break for the night.
Wonderful. You hunt the deer, I'll scrounge up the ale. Prepare your belly for a roast a la Blade. Let's hope Gale doesn't take offense if I assume cooking duties, just the once.
What are your plans as the Blade once the brain is defeated?
I scout both the hells and the coast's havens, and I destroy every fiend that dares put its eye on Faerun.
Failed perception, that's a shame. Hopefully he's more discerning in this case than he was when he declared Karlach a fiend who needed to die. Because if he just starts slaughtering tieflings, I'm gonna be unhappy. Let's talk about other things.
Sure.
I guess that's that. Don't think Karlach will have anything to say after that, but I was just curious. So we didn't get to actually see our party with Will. That's a shame. Alright, well, I'm gonna take a quick break to have Gale cast his spells. And when we hop out, yeah, I'll start the new episode probably with us outside of camp. Ready to explore, looking for where that monster is hiding in the harbor. So, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.